But yeah, man, it's almost like you can feel like something's been an okie doke's been given. You know what I'm saying? Even in the spiritual realm, like something's been like given the go to happen, man. But it's just not. It hasn't taken off yet. So that's where we're at right now. As for this world, man, like the fashions of it aren't gonna stand, man. Let me get some. Let me see. Here we go, man. So here we go, man. Patience is virtue, man. A virtue is patience. One of those. Here we go. Second Peter's 3 and 8. It says, "But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, not one day with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day." And that's obviously something. If you mess up or if you forget that, like, it's very easy to get caught up and believe that you've been here for forever, man. But really, it hasn't even been that long, man. We just down here, man. So the time is moving slower, man. But it's already been showing you on like those movies like Interstellar, or those ones where like they're going out the far Earth journeys. Even Esau know that the further you move away from the Earth, the faster time moves, man. See what I'm saying? And that's just how it is, man. So likewise, while those chariots are waiting, for the okie doke to come out of the cloak, or to reveal themselves, you know what I'm saying, and be a hedge over the Akim, so that way people don't mess with them. They're just time is moving faster, man. That's just the way it is, man. Time moves slower down here because we're in the midst of all this garbage, man. But it says, verse 9, it says, "The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, and some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but all should come to repentance," man. So that's basically the exact same thing that I read in another chapter earlier. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night," and it says, "In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat." It says, "The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up," man. So yeah, man. So obviously, all this stuff is not going to be here, man. So seeing that all these things should be dissolved, what manner of person ought you to be in holy conversation and godliness, man? Looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, YAHAWASHI, says, "Wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat," man. It says, "Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness," man. So yeah, man. So you already know, man. When Yahawashi come back, he coming with the map, man. He says, "In the way thereof you shall know," man. So yeah, he's gonna basically give us that key to the rest of the kingdom, man, and allow us to enter into it again, man. But that aside, let's go back, man. We gotta remember who our enemy is, man. It says, here we go, man. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, It says 3 and 1. It says, "But the soul of the righteous are in the hands of the Most High," man. It says, "YAHAWASHI, and there shall no torment touch them," man. It says, "In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken from misery," man. It says, "And they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they're in peace," man. Yeah, man. Because when he came to Satan, he says, "Do anything, but don't kill him," man. So I'm saying, so why would he say that, man? Because once we go into the spiritual realm, we're at peace, man. But when we're here, we're not supposed to be at peace because we're in training right now. So when we're down here, we're supposed to be in training mode, man. So that's why he says, you know what I'm saying, do anything, but don't take him out because he has us in training mode right now, going through the fire, man. We're supposed to be uncomfortable right now. We're supposed to be feeling that trial, man, that fiery trial, man, that being tried in the fire as gold, man, because this is the training grounds, man. This is the reproving grounds. This is the time that we basically make ourselves known, or you know what I'm saying, and stack up those talents in heaven, man. See what I'm saying? So when we leave here, though, of course, we're put into peace, man, because you're still in your stead, man. You're still a man of the Lord. You're still, you know, a prophet, YAHAWASHI, and the Alahayim, Lord willing, you're part of that first flock of angels. So when you leave here, of course, you go back to your estate. That's why most Akim here, like, even if we're dirt poor, we can tell, like, or I would say, Joachim can tell, you know what I'm saying, that you feel in your spirit that you're like wherever you were, you know, in your past life, that you probably were wealthy at one point, and like you can almost feel like, you know, like you don't, certain things you don't value because you had it, you know what I'm saying. And I can attest to that, and like I know a lot of other Akim can attest to that, that they just feel like, you know, they've always had like a lot, you know what I'm saying, like they never had to worry about things like money or food or clothing, raiment, and women, because wherever we came from or wherever we go when we leave here is a much, you good, you know what I'm saying, you good, you feel that in your spirit, man. That's why when we're here we're able to do what we do, because you know that, man. So when we're here, you know what I'm saying, just here we go, I'm gonna keep going. It says and they're going from us to be utter destruction. This is verse 3, but they are in peace, man. So yeah, man, it says for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet there is hope full of their hope full of immortality, man. So yeah, man, it says, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded, for the Most High, Yahawah proved them and found them worthy for himself, man. So there you go, man. So this is just a little chastising, man. So even if it comes to, you know, getting your head chopped off or getting the sword, I mean, of course, me saying it is a lot easier than me being in front of these things and actually going through it. So you have to ask Yahawah for the power to be able to deal with that type of stuff, man. You see what I'm saying? Because you only can imagine it. And even when you imagine it, you know, sometimes it's a little rough to actually like fathom something like that happening. Lord willing, it doesn't happen, you know what I'm saying? But some brothers, you know, they want that honor too, you know what I'm saying? So you can't always say that too, because there are some brothers that, you know, are willing to go for that that level of honor. But anyway, you won't go without your reward, man. But be prepared for anything, man. You see what I'm saying? Because this flesh is literally, I mean, it's garbage anyway. Not that you know, the Lord don't put in work. You know what I'm saying? The Most High don't put in work. It's just that there's better things to come, man. What He made these bodies for you to do, you know, what He wants you to do temporarily, go through your tests, so that way you can hop into your new vessel, man, after you finish His test. But we almost up out of here. Let me keep going. It says, verse 5, it says, and having been a little verse 6, sorry, Salaki, it says, and as gold in a furnace hath He tried them and received them as burnt offerings, man. So and in the time of their visitation shall they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks amongst the stubble, man. So there you go, man. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over people, and the Lord shall reign forever, man. So there you go. So let them do what they do now, man. See what I'm saying? And take the L right now, so you can get the big win, man. See what I'm saying? So of course, you know, whatever the Lord has it set up for you to be doing out here, or going through, or, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Whatever lot you have, you just basically put up with it, because eventually you're gonna get the last little bunch, man. See what I'm saying? I was gonna get that little last part of it, but it's cool, man. I'm gonna end it right there. So yeah, man, just focus on the kingdom and don't worry about what's coming, because it's already here. It's already here, man. And like I said, man, like you can feel in the spirit, like something's been authorized, you know, in the spirit to happen, but it just hasn't fully manifested yet. So I don't know what that is. It's just a feeling that I have, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, I'm just saying, like, it's just a feeling that I have. But with that, I'm gonna close it out. Of course, it's all praise, glory, honor to Yahawah. Let me see if I can find a scripture. Okay, I'll wait for another time. Anyway, here with that, I'm gonna say Shalom. We give our praise, glory, and honor to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, double honor to the Apostle Elder GreatMillstone who wrote well. Say Shalom, one humble Baki Yashai Sharala, to hopeful elect, despicious, truth of the four corners of the earth, man. Shalom, one Baba Baya.